When a real estate company says the title of their land is government allocation, here's what it simply means. Listen carefully so you don't get into trouble. You know you can buy land directly from the Lagos State government, but it's not 1 plot, 2 plots. You have to buy in bulk, minimum 5,000 square meters. Now, when you approach Lagos State government to buy land, if or when you meet a certain criteria, they will allocate a certain portion of land to you. But that land does not immediately become your own because there are some fees you're supposed to pay. Very expensive. Now, what some real estate companies do is that once they get that allocation, they now start to sell the land to raise that money to pay Lagos State government so that they get the official title of that land. There's nothing wrong in doing this. But where problem usually comes is that some companies collect money from people and don't remit to the state, or they are not able to, get the money on time because there's a timeline for you to raise that money, after which the land will be revoked. So you have situations where companies have collected money from people, but there's no land to give them. So I'm sure you remember this land I brought your notice a couple of months ago. That is the coastal road over there. So you see those street lights, that's the coastal road. So the reason why we were selling those 100 plus at that distress price then was to raise that money to pay Lagos State government, billions of naira. By the grace of God, we were able to raise that money in a matter of weeks. So by January next year, we are expecting the official title document of this land to be out. Remember I said it then that the people who are going to key into it then, they are going to thank me. So those people, they bought a titled land on Monastery Road, close proximity to the coastal road, for 30-something million. The asking price then was 50 million, but most of them bought for 30-something million. So currently we have another 20 plots we want to sell at 50 million naira per plot. Last price, not negotiable, 50 million naira. And I'm telling you that 50 million naira today will be a very good deal for you by January next year. By January next year, this land will not sell for less than 70 million naira. And I'm not just bringing out numbers from my ass. Why will it get to 70 million? By January, February latest, the title of this land will be out. And there's a big project coming up here. So we're not just selling bush. There is a major construction project that's going to start here. I'm not going to announce it now. But by January, when I will announce it, this land will not sell for less than 70 million. So you have a last chance to get this very good deal. Now, there's nobody that collected the documents of this land from me that came back negative. And I challenge anybody. If you took the documents of this land from me and your lawyer or surveyor told you this and that, please feel free to write it in the comments. Or better still, you can make a video. That's how confident I am with what I'm selling. The documentation of this land is very good. So if you're interested, you can send me a DM or reach out to the number shown on the screen.